Hel- Hello, everybody, and welcome to XER, the Xpound Entertainment Radio, discovering or discussing our previous week in entertainment. And as per usual, we're going to go through our up to two bits of news in the world of entertainment, and then our catch-up section where we talk about two things that we've done over the past week, and then our topic, which is the new Civil War trailer from Marvel for their for Captain America 3. So, all right. Joining me as per usual is Anastasia Laserbeam
Hi.
and Chris A.K. The Mole.
Good evening.
And I am the host for today, Richter Hammer. So let's get into it. First up with your bit of news, take it away, Pew.
Okay. So, you might actually be interested in this. Level 5?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I like a lot of their stuff, especially the Professor Layton stuff. So they are signing on pretty much with Nintendo and the Wii U, or what's left of the Wii U, and the NX. I say what's left of the Wii U, because come on, seriously. No. And they said that, yeah, so they're gonna pretty much just, you're gonna have a ton of Wii U and NX games from Level 5. So yeah, it's gonna be friggin' awesome.
Sweet.
Maybe a
Yeah.
console version of their soccer RPG thing.
Yeah. All thanks to Kito Hino, if I'm saying that right. That's their CEO. He approved of. Yeah, so whoo! They also made for other people like Nino Kunai, and let's see. They also made Dark Cloud, which I didn't know of, and that was on the PS2, and that's amazing. I didn't even know they made that. Holy crap!
Maybe a Wii U version of it. HD
And
re-release.
about if it was actually like, but
Everything needs a HD remake.
Everything. All right.
yeah.
So then, Mole, your first bit of news?
Whoa.
Just let me warm up. Okay. Star Wars Battlefront upcoming free Battle of Jakku DLC will bring a new 40-player turning point experience to the sci-fi shooter. Jakku, of course, is the desert planet to be featured in Star Wars The Force Awakens. Although Battlefront's level is set straight after Return of the Jedi, that's the 6th film for people out there. Final battle, the Empire is being pushed back, in other words, but still has plenty of fight left in it. It's against this backdrop that Turning Point will take place on the sandy graveyards of giant map dotted by downed starfighters. Rebels must take one of 3 control points, which will then open up further points located deeper within the Empire territory. This continues until you've unlocked the ability to perform a final assault on the Empire base. Empire players, though, must split up and defend control points, whose capture percentage does not reset if the rebels are forced back. At the edge of the map, the Empire has constructed a makeshift base, as well as a small fortifications strewn across the landscape. DICE's lead level designer, Dennis Brodval, has explained. Rebels need to locate and capture one of 3 control points in the Imperial control. The clock is ticking. But if the team succeeds with a capture, additional time will be added and new control points will be available for capture. Moving through these incredibly challenged checkpoints, the ultimate goal is the Empire's base, where the final stand will take place. Airspeeders and ATSTs will feature in the mode, while a Super Star Destroyer, not pilotable, will crash into the map's background. EA is set to show off for the first time the gameplay of this DLC this Monday on the 30th. That's the 30th at 7 p.m. UK time. You can convert it to your times. The day before the add-on is released to pre-order customers on December 1st, then it'll be released on December 8th for everyone else. Thank you.
Woo.
Nice. Okay, so for my first bit of news,
Yeah, top that.
I got press release about a new stealth horror title from the creator of Alone in the Dark. It's called Too Dark. I don't know if it's actually related, but
Well played.
it's just it's just the just the number 2 then dark. I don't know, but what it says, it's going to be PC release early 2016, and you basically have to rescue a group of children who have been captured by a pack of demented serial killers. And I'm like, oh, that sounds wonderful. But yeah, it sounds kind of cool. Get some stealth horror. I know Pew won't like it. It's everything she loves in a game, all thrown together. But
Hey, maybe if the horrors are stealthy enough, I won't have to see them.
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as it says here, here's a quote from it. Set in a twisted and quirky 1970s universe, Too Dark tasks you with saving groups of kidnapped children, all while avoiding the ever-present threat of their captors, disturbed serial killers who are lurking in the dark, waiting for their next victim. I'm adding emphasis. Anyway, the unique gameplay mix challenges players with devious riddles and mysteries around every corner.
I like to think you're not adding emphasis, and it literally says, "Please read." Please read in like a Vincent Prior, whatever he was called, voice.
That would be amazing if it said that.
Was it Vincent Prior I'm thinking of?
Vincent Price?
Vincent Price, thank you. I always get him and Richard Pryor, their names mixed up.
That's the greatest fusion dance right
there. The greatest fusion dance.
All right, so with your second bit of news, no? Oh, that's a great Blee make. All right, so with your second bit of news, take it away, Pew.
All right, I haven't played this game yet, but I really kind of want to. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and it's getting its first part of really big DLC. The Jack the Ripper campaign, and it's gonna come early December. It said early December to mid-December. Why you're not doing a Black Friday? Whatever, just missed opportunity. But okay, maybe you're not ready. I don't know. It just seems like a serious missed opportunity.
When you said it was big DLC, I thought it was a third costume.
If it's DLC as well, isn't it also? Doesn't DLC not come out on a Friday over there? So that would be why it wouldn't be on Black Friday.
Or at least, closer, like the next week, or I don't know. Which technically would be early December, but still, I feel like you missed an opportunity there. Because that's the people be buying shit. You'd be like, oh, my credit card, just fucking take all of them. Like.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The people buying it, they don't need their game extended. Which means it makes sense to bring it out a week later or so, because like the Star Wars one, when it comes out December 1st, or December 8th, people will buy it on Black Friday, put it in and be like, this is cool, and then like a week or two later, oh my god, they're still adding content. What?
Okay.
Maybe I should buy that season pass with all this content they're dropping.
So actually, you get 10 new missions.
I like to think that's what they think. I like to think that's what publishers think we do.
So you get 10 new weapons, or no, not weapons, so you get 10 new missions, and you get a whole bunch of new weapons and outfits, because I know you're super concerned about that.
Well, just because they gave out 2 free outfits and they were like over a gig each, and people are like, it's a costume, how is it over a gig?
I don't even want to know, unless it, changes the game or something in a drastic way. Here's the Superman cape. It lets you fly everywhere. That I can understand. Also, it looks exactly like the Superman cape, and this one particular cape is in 60 frames a second. The rest of the game is in 30. That I can understand would be, require a ridiculous amount of space. But yeah, so you get 2 new outfits, the weapons, and supposedly they're top tier weapons, which makes me think there's a weapon tier system. So you don't just get shitty weapons. And you get 2 different types of level boosting. You get some kind of exclusive boost, and then you get a separate exclusive permanent boost, which makes me think, what's the first exclusive boost? Or maybe this article is writing it really weird.
The first exclusive boosts your exclusivity.
It's just funny that they wrote, you get an exclusive boost, and you get an exclusive permanent boost. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, how does that? Are they not like the same thing? Or, whatever. Do they stack? I mean, but whatever. It sounds awesome. It sounds like a lot of fun. So, woo.
So, Mole, your second bit of news?
My second bit of news: Dead or Alive Xtreme 3, spelled Xtreme 3 for those who wondering, will not see a Western release. This news comes via Dead or Alive Facebook page, where a fan asked whether Xtreme 3 would be coming to the US or EU regions, to which they said, "We do not bring the OAX3 to the West, and we won't have any plans in the future. Thank you for asking," a representative replied. Do you know many issues happening in video game industry with regard to how to treat female in video game industry? We do not want to take these things here. We do not want to talk these things here, but certainly we have gotten through in the last year or two to come to our decision. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to be totally okay with that because I don't like that choice. So, yeah, make fun of them. Screw them.
However, it is worth noting for people, PlayAsia and other sites have reported it will have an English subtitle option, so you can just import it and turn the subtitles on and play it.
It's probably the Hong Kong version that does that.
No, it says the Asian one.
Yeah.
No, Asia's only Japan.
No, that's Japan.
What? Also, just to take the piss, that's literally what it said as well on the quote. Yes, I was doing the accent, but that's only because he actually said it in an adorably broken English. With some of the stuff just doesn't sound right. But yeah, I don't like the decision. I understand it completely because I understand the game is seen as inherently sexist. But it's one of those things of, well, it is extremely sexist and it shouldn't be that sexist. It's one of those things of, well, to be fair, you're doing it in the first place, you might as well release it everywhere.
Yeah.
Is that kind of like how everyone tells me Spike's TV is sexist, but the people who actually watch it, at least that I know, are all females?
No, this is basically an excuse to take female fighting characters and put them in really skimpy bikinis and make them play volleyball.
So every fighting game ever except while playing volleyball.
So, yeah, not every fighting game ever. Because you're taking them, you're literally stripping away their costumes and identities, and you're making them play volleyball.
And how?
Yeah. I was just making the case of, I understand it's sexist, I understand why they're claiming that's the reason. And I say they're claiming that is because, like people have pointed out that it's weird that they say that now, when they had no problem bringing the other ones out. And it's worth noting the last Dead or Alive, I think it was, whichever one it was, the last one.
5.
Yeah, but I can't remember if it was 5 or if it was one of the other versions of 5, because they had a couple of versions.
5 last round was the...
It might be that one. But one of them was extremely unpopular and didn't make any money in the West, so I'm guessing they're like, no, it won't make money, but it's got an English subtitle option. They'll import it anyway. The ones who want it will import it and feel like they shouldn't have it and therefore will improve it more. And the ones that don't want it will be like, aha, it's not coming out here. Everyone wins. That's what I think they're thinking. I'm not saying I agree with it, but that's what I think they're thinking.
If it didn't make any money, it's probably because they released what amounted to the Game of the Year edition, and then they kept releasing overpriced content for it. So if you want like the full experience, I think it's up to like a full Disney Infinity now or something. It's like $200 something, and it's like no stop. Plus, yeah, it's like, oh, we don't want to. There's lots of issues with over sexualizing women. We don't want to deal with that. Oh, really? So you keep every like other week you release costumes like Sexy Santa's Helper Pack. Like, yeah, okay, sure.
All I have to do is sell your Disney Infinity and not buy a new headset.
I also love how what they imply of the reason they're not releasing it in the West is because the West don't like how people treat female form. So they're basically saying it's okay in Japan to be a sexist dick.
Well, isn't that like Japan's one thing, sexual obscurities?
No, their one thing is robots.
And pedos. And tentacles.
Well, that's why I say, like, okay, fine, sexual deviance, there you go.
That'd be tentacles, as Rick put.
Yeah, it's probably a sales thing, and they just are trying to be nice about it. And it's like, no, don't do that.
Yeah, because you're making yourself sound worse than you are.
Yeah. Just be legit. I mean, just if it didn't sell enough, it didn't sell enough. We don't have to be happy about it. But then you're like, okay, it didn't sell enough. I understand that. Yeah. As long as you have realistic expectations, don't squeenix it. You're like, oh, only 8 million people bought our game. Failed.
Yeah, it's like we had that over here from Nintendo last gen on the Wii, where they didn't bring out Mario Baseball. However, fair enough, and I did manage to import the US one and stuff, but however, I didn't complain, and I didn't hate Nintendo for it, because I realized that made zero fucking money here, because baseball's about as popular as Marcus would be in prison.
Which country? Because I know some countries of the celebrities he's taken would like to see him in prison.
Yeah. But no. Yeah, you missed it. Yeah. The thing with that would be basically, I understood it, because I know the baseball game made fuck all money, so instead they'd be wasting money releasing it in my country for me to get it. I understand that.
Yeah.
If they'd come out and said it like you said, it sounds better than, hey, we're sexist dicks, but damn you Westerners.
Why don't you accept our sexist ways?
Yeah, you're intolerant of our sexist ways.
You have no problem downloading all sorts of types of stuff like this. Why don't you want to pay for it?
To be fair, I don't always down. Oh, well, never mind. She was talking in general.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Boom.
All right. So I guess was that it for your second one then?
That was. Yeah,
all right.
That's all live news.
So saw this the other day. Thought this was interesting. But Actil, one of the like newer, smaller, like niche companies, is bringing out a PS Vita title, Gigant. I'm not sure. I assume it's Gigant, but to the NA and EU markets. It's a dungeon crawling RPG that was released by, released by Bamco or Bandai Namco in Japan. Sounds pretty cool, so I'm excited to always see more stuff crossing the pond, as it were, or leaving the island, however you want to put it. After, especially getting news of stuff not leaving. Now we have something that's coming out, so. Yeah, sounds pretty cool. All they've really said about it. I mean, there's some screenshots and stuff, but dungeon crawling RPG, so. Yeah.
I also think, ironically, the ones who make your Dynasty Warriors had the best approach. Where if they realize, hey, it won't make as much money, at least, it won't make as much money. Like, apparently some of the Gundam ones didn't make as much money in US as they thought it would.
Right.
And they were barely broke even on the release of the game. They released it digitally, so now they don't have to fund the money for all of the discs and stuff. That's the best option. Yeah. If it doesn't sell much there, just release a digital version. That way everyone wins. Like, I'd rather have a digital version than no version at all.
Exactly. All right. So now on to the catch-up section. So with the things that you played or watched over the last week, take it away, Pew.
I played Fallout 4 and Battlefront. That's no surprise. So,
See, when you say Fallout 4 now, I'm just thinking of that fucking video I saw earlier this week. I saw a video of someone playing for, well, two things. I saw one, apparently more people haven't left the tutorial vault than did, and the people who make the game are wondering what the fuck. But they're generally wondering what the fuck, where did we go wrong? And I'm like, oh, okay.
I mean, they stayed in the first vault? Like,
Yeah, that first tutorial vault. They're still staying there doing all this other stuff in there.
what could you do in
Oh,
there? Like, I thought I
that's my
did
fault.
everything there.
What was that, Rick?
I said, oh, that's my fault. I haven't left that vault either.
What did you do in there? I thought I looked and got all the things and, like, checked out all the stuff and...
No,
Probably, I don't know.
You missed them all, Pew.
Now
I haven't
I'm wondering.
had much chance. If
Now you've
Fallout's
missed all the
on,
collectibles.
Wifeblade is playing it. I don't get to play Fallout.
Yeah, now you've missed all the collectibles, Pew.
I know I have enough to unlock that thing, that, like,
Because of your
Cryomaster
laziness.
thing that instantly...
You know,
Just make the dog do it.
yeah. But no, I was kidding. I saw that statistic. But
I
I saw
got the
one,
Scottish chick now.
I saw the thing from, Fallout 3, where they mentioned if you gave your character low intelligence, and I saw the video of him, he's like, me are scientist. And I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome. Please tell me that's how Pew speaks.
No,
In the
but
game or real life?
I kind of wish I actually. Well, I don't really need it because I level up really fast anyway. But I kind of wish I made a really dumb character because then with the idiot savant perk, you can have like crazy
Yeah.
XP. Because
I
I
wanted to
saw
try that.
I saw this one thing. Like I saw this one clip of this guy who literally did this huge, massive, story quest, and those are bigger experience boosts than other ones. And the idiot savant came up at the very end of that quest, and boom, he got not only let's just say you get fucking 5,000 experience or some ridiculous thing like that. Now he's got 15,000 experience for that one stupid thing. It was like, what? He leveled up 3 times, in that one stupid thing.
True, but isn't that because the idiot one, from what I understand, isn't it because the idiot's basically handicapped? I don't just mean mentally, I mean, because apparently some people refuse to even talk to him, and it's ones who give quests if they're too stupid to handle it.
At least in the game, your intelligence stat affects your experience. So if you have rank or 1 point in it, which is the minimum, and